felt falling in love with you.
It's amazing how you can speak right to my heart. Without saying a word, you can light up the dark. Try as I may, I could never explain what I hear when you don't say a thing. The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you never leave me. The touch of your hand says you catch me if ever I fall. You say it best when you say nothing at all.
Okay, some of you may not know how this happy couple met. So to begin, oh, he knew. He knew it was him.
He's our lonesome loser for this evening.
Quite the fashionista, this gangly beanpole was working at an accounting firm where he met a little bit of a runaround Sue. With her 2 to 3 proposals, she was literally breaking hearts left, right, and center. So, one day after work, as Roger was thinking to himself, he got the courage to ask Lorraine if she needed a ride home from work, with the intention of asking her out. Now, little did he know, she actually wanted the other guy in the car to ask her out. But when he didn't ask, Roger did, and she agreed because she had nothing better to do. So they went out, and as the date came to an end, Roger sealed the deal with a kiss. Except in this case, it unfortunately was not in his kiss. After some knocking of the teeth, Roger still had the confidence to ask her out again at the end of their first date. And once again, Lorraine thought to herself, I've got nothing better to do. And so they went out again. It was on this second date that Roger asked if she would like to go to Hawaii with him some 8 months to a year later, because he was that sure they would still be dating. Despite this slightly crazy offer, Lorraine wasn't scared off, and by date 5, she was hooked. Even more surprising is that little Pages did not stop the marriage after the Schmidt showed up to the dress rehearsal dressed like hobos.
As you can see in a photo on the photo board.
Now we're going to do a quick play-by-play for the next 10 years and skip ahead because, let's face it, before we came along, there wasn't a whole lot going on for them. They lived in a few different places in Saskatoon. They moved to BC for nobody knows how many years. They came back to Saskatoon. They built a house, the very same one we're all at today. And they went through a parenting crash course when Lorraine's 2 youngest sisters came to live with them during their last few years of high school. How you still wanted to have kids after the rooftop parties is a mystery. Inquire with Roseanne for the details of that swinging party.
That would be Roseanne and Rosemary. Yeah.
All right, however, when it came to having kids, some of you might not be aware of the struggle that Roger and Lorraine had conceiving, 9 years, or how they briefly looked into adopting. But occasionally, prayers are answered and miracles do happen, and the doctor got her pregnant. All 3 times. We've always been told with our, well, my hair is not white blonde anymore, and blue eyes that we were the milkman's children, but now we have questions. And since Roger and Lorraine have always wanted 3 boys, for tonight and only tonight, we will answer to Ryan, Richard, and Robert. We've made fancy name tags to help you remember. Anyways, they were so excited to tell their family and friends that they were finally pregnant. Imagine their surprise and slight irritation when not 1, not 2, but 4 of Lorraine's brothers and sisters replied with, "Us too!" Yes, count them. There are 5 of us born in the same year. Growing up, we had the most attentive and involved parents. There was lunch at home almost every day with friends. Occasionally our friends would show up without us to have lunch with my mom. They chaperoned all of our school events. They attended, I cannot even fathom how many dance recitals, sports games. They took music lessons with us. They drove us to everything.
They tried.
They tried to take music lessons with us.
Only one stuck. So.
They never made us feel guilty about it. They were always just willing to take us everywhere. Lorraine cooked dozens of desserts for dance parties.
So moving into our adult years, we all cherish that we are still clearly a very close-knit family. We do movie nights, concerts, dinner, brunch, drinks. They even sometimes crash Halloween parties in themed costumes of me and my friends.
I have
Ask me
photos
about
of
it.
that.
It was a great
How
time.
many nuns were there?
There was 7 nuns, and then Lorraine and Roger showed up in a priest and
Mother Superior costume?
Mother Superior. So yeah, didn't know they were doing it. Showed up bowling. It was. I can go over it. It was great. No matter what it is, we find time to get together and always have a great time doing it. Our friends were always surprised when we were planning our family trips, but we truly love going on them. I mean, like we said, if any of you have had the privilege of meeting Vacation Raj, you will understand why. And if you do have the privilege of meeting him, it's a rare sighting, so make sure you take advantage of it if you do. If you need anything, ask then. There are just so many things we've learned over them from their loving relationship, and let's admit it, not everyone could be married to Raj with all his, shall we say, quirks. I mean, the man is quite literally allergic to every food out there, and he should have his own time zone because we all know he doesn't follow anybody else's code. Everyone. But despite all of this, they have minimal arguments and quite literally go everywhere together.
Whether they want to or not.
They're down to 1 car, so they stuck with each other. They have taught us what it means to be loyal and loving, the importance of keeping love in a relationship, knowing when to compromise, and teaching us girls not to settle. And we actually kind of wish that they didn't teach us that last one quite so well because, let's face it, they need some grandbabies at some time. From Richard or Robert.
Coming up. It's not surprising that they've easily made it to 40 years of marriage, when you can see and feel the love they have for each other on a daily basis. I've learned from them it's the little things that count, holding hands in the car, a little kiss before he leaves for work. Even after all this time, they still put each other first.
They've taught us how vital it is to respect your partner and the importance of putting their needs before your own. But they also made sure that we understood the necessity for balance and how essential being able to communicate is.
They truly are a fairy tale love story. Quite literally, this type of happiness seems to only be true in fairy tales. The example they have given us on what it means to love and be loved is something that we hold so dear. So Roger and Lorraine, here's to you and the beautiful life you have created. We can only hope to have the privilege to watch and learn from you as you grow together for another 40 years. And now back to partying, and we have karaoke and songbooks.
Don't we get a speech from those guys? Lorraine, you're
Maybe
on.
give him a minute. We just made him cry.
No, that's yours. I did my part.
This is where that compromise comes in. Well, we want to thank all of you. It's just been a wonderful time and 40 great years. And the love and friendship is awesome. So thank you so much.
Back in springtime and now I have to go. I hear there's lots of thundering down in New Mexico.
you see the Jolly Roger on the Johnny Show.
It's gonna get fast. Yes, we are. Go again. Go again. Yeah, one more time. Here we go. Go.